Oh, my alarm has. It's 7:30 a.m. in the morning. I will wake up today. I'm not going to snooze it. I mostly like snoozing it to wake me up at 8 a.m. So I usually set it at 30 minutes before waking up. So it rings, goes public at 7:30. Then I will turn it off at I will let it again disturb me for the next few minutes. So I've woken up. I've stood. I want to spread my bed. I'm from the toilet. I imagine I knew I was recording. Kumbe I was not recording. My phone stopped recording because of storage. The storage tank was full. Imagine. Some things are embarrassing. Look outside. Somebody has just placed several posters here. Who is this anyway? I can't see even if I zoom, but somebody is. What does he want to be? Umoja Ward, probably MCA, member of county assembly. I remember last evening when I was going to sleep, there wasn't water. The main reason I slept early was because there was no water, so I could not cook supper, and I could not use the toilet, and I could not do anything. I think I just need to be serious when it comes to storing of water, because water nowadays in this area gets lost at any time that they want. They pump it when they want. If they don't want, they also don't pump it. It's not so good. So sometimes when there's no water in the taps, I'm confused, like I don't have water. I have a barrel of water that I usually have water out here. The last time I filled it, I completely never used it because there was somebody who was sharing it with me, and I don't know who it was. Like you go to fetch water, you realize it is halfway. The next time it is quarter, and you yourself, you don't use it. So you're like, how many people are we sharing this container with? It was also difficult to know. So I stopped filling it for a while, but it's now affecting me. Okay, time to get the bed ready. I don't think I'm gonna show you. Do you want me to show you? And then boom, fully spread, fully organized. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to prepare breakfast. Nowadays I take breakfast because I'm just trying to be disciplined to what my body wants. If it wants 3 meals, I'm going to give it 3 meals. If it wants 4 meals, I'm going to give it 4 meals. Because this thing is really looking weird. It's the body, like it's made through food. If you don't eat, you have no body. Yeah, the body cannot take care of itself without food. So for that reason, that's why nowadays I resolve like I'm going to eat. Why am I saving money? I'm saving money too for it to be used in my funeral or where. So I have to eat and just be strong. So let me make some breakfast.
If the money you have cannot solve your problem, spend it. Don't go and add ulcer to your problem. Problem no dey finish.
We wanna make some tea. We wanna make some tea. some tea. Later in the day I will make porridge again. I love porridge and making it is proving difficult for me, but we shall see. My tea is getting ready. I've decided to come and open my computer. I'm going to work from the laptop today, as you can see here. It's the laptop that my friend Fishmonger Stories and his brother came together to and bought it for me. It's something that I open every day, and I appreciate the act of kindness. So I want to watch a few videos on YouTube of other YouTubers and bloggers and other editors before I can settle to start my serious editing. My tea is getting ready on the other corner of the house. So these are those times when I also check if I have an email, if I have anything else. What's that? Where have I gotten this oil from? My hand will smell it, cooking oil. Don't mind about the attire. I dress simple when I'm in the house. Just this and maybe a boxer. I don't like overdoing. I don't like overdressing when I'm in the house, know where I'm going to. I just dress simple. Mostly you'll find me on this vest or the other NBA vest. NBA, I don't know what it stands for, but I know it's for something to do with basketball. Yes. Everything is ready. This computer opens very fast. Like it takes 10 seconds to open. Unlike my other computer desktop that takes 10 minutes to open for it to recognize that it's just been opened. Our breakfast is here with us. This is mandazi that I made and black tea. I love drinking my tea and porridge on plastic cups, big cups. I don't want those glasses that are going to burn my mouth for almost 1 hour, and I don't know. I want to also be honest with some of you. In the past few days, I've not been answering some of the phone calls on my phone, unless it is business or maybe it's somebody, an emergency. Yes, but for most people, I choose when to answer my phone, because there are some phone calls that when you just see in your life, you just start shivering. You start wondering, like, why is this person calling me? Because they never call you. They never call you at all when things are doing wrong. They never call you. But when they notice that your life is moving on well, that is when they start calling you, start pretending they're checking on you, and then they end the conversation with begging from you. They're like, hey, Devance, nowadays your life is doing well. I watched your video and what and what. So you are like, I post videos almost daily. Why does he or she say they watched my video? Like, they only watched one video. They still have so many other videos to watch. Like, only this year, we are almost on April. I've posted so many videos, more than 20 videos, actually close to 30 videos. So when you say you watched my video, which one? So they watch my video because they want to borrow something from you. They want to, there are monitoring spirits. So nowadays I choose whose phone call to receive and whose phone call not to receive. It's just for my own self-peace. The other day when I was doing a video on embarrassing myself on the internet here, where were they? They were hiding and laughing at me. So when my life is now starting to take a good shape, They want to pretend they are my friends. They start calling me anyhow, disturbing me with phone calls. I can't even sleep. Someone is calling you at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. you are so tired. Like, that is the time I'm just getting to bed. I'm trying to capture some sleep. Somebody calls you, or somebody calls you very early in the morning to just borrow something from you. It's very weird. The friends I have. So nowadays I have a liberty. I choose what phone call to answer and what not to answer. I'm sorry if it affects you. It is now time for editing. As you can see here, I'm editing. Editing. I'm first starting with the color grading. After doing the color grading, I work on the audio sound of it. I increase the volume and try to purify it using Adobe Audition. As you see, the project that is working currently is Adobe Premiere Pro, but I use the Adobe Audition for the sounding to enhance the sound, to make it look better and softer. Okay, so I've just noticed that I need to fill these containers with water. It's empty and dirty. So I use a long pipe from the bathroom all the way out here, like this. See? Perfect. Okay, so I've decided to fill this other barrel with water. So I'm fetching it all the way from the bathroom to the other front balcony because I don't have a longer pipe to fit in there to get to that point. So these are the buckets I'm using to fetch the water. Yes. So the time right now is lunchtime. I have to prepare lunch. I have 100 Kenyan shillings here. I'm going to buy vegetables for lunch. I'm going to prepare ugali and mboga ya kienyeji. So I'm just going to do my order outside the house. There's a store where they sell them. Sasa jirani yaure kienyeji nitiere nadwaro ni nyalo kikona spinach ariyo gi kienyeji mar 30 kienyeji mar 30 gi spinach ariyo koro bed 40 alafu 10 boba boka ogodo gi nini kitungu mag lumbi Kamana. Aya sawa. Kitu kwangu ni bana kitu. Sasa mam uko fiti? Wale jana nililenga tu. Sawa sana, nimeshukuru. Aya, okay. Yo, so I've booked. They will prepare it. It will be ready in the next 10 minutes. And then she will signal me to go and collect it. So I'm back to prepare what I can prepare first. Let's go. I've already cooked ugali and the eggs. What is left is mboga. I'm waiting for it to be cut so it can be delivered so I can cook it. Meanwhile, I've chosen to rest on the bed and eat mandazi because the internet connection is lost. Without internet, I cannot do work. I can't edit without internet. I really need internet. So I will have to be patient until when it's back. So I will just go to TikTok and watch videos. I can't even access TikTok without the internet. Let me just eat mandazi and rest as I wait for the internet signal to come back. So as you can see, that's my desk there. It's buffering. There's no internet, so I can't download things online or watch. So I will have to wait till it's back. The nini mboga is here. I'm already even cooking it. Like, I've already boiled it here, as you can see. Now I'm in the next process, which is frying it with tomatoes and onions. Yeah, I'm watching a very funny video here, Stealing in the Name of Jesus by Terence Creative. A very funny video. He's reminded me of so many things. The video is starting with a woman who's going out of her house, and the door is knocked, and when they go, they find some paper down there that has been wrapped, something wrapped down on the floor. So they pick it, they check it, and they find out that it's something kind of very scary, like witchcraft. And it reminded me of some days back where I used to stay with some friend of mine who at some point it's like he was being bewitched. You wake up in the morning going out, and at the door you just find some wet, the ground is wet, and you're like, oi, what actually in this world came to urinate right in front of our door? So they say when such things happen, there are some some things that you're supposed to do so that it doesn't affect you if it was by any chance the work of the hands of man. Like, you wake up in the morning, you find a dead cat in front of your door. You wake up in the morning, you find maybe it's chicken that is dead. And maybe if it's witchcraft, you passed it, when you pass through that place, something bad or a bad omen must befall you or one of the persons who in that house. So it's very careful to be it's very important to be careful when you want to survive witchcraft. So guys, this is what I'm having for lunch. White ugali, yellow kienyeji eggs, and mboga ya kienyeji, also known as traditional vegetables. Now the mistake I did here was frying mboga ya kienyeji with tomatoes. It has actually changed the taste so much. If you can cook this kind of food, try not to put tomatoes onto your mboga. Like, just use onions, especially that leafy type of onions. You really love your food. Now for today, I may not enjoy it, but then it's my own trap. So this is what I'm going to have for lunch, and probably is the same thing that I will have for supper, just to save, because I've served little and left little in the sufuria for another meal. So this is it. So moments later, after eating, I needed to take a break from the editing. I decided to watch a series on Netflix. This one is called One of Us is Lying. I'm just starting from episode 1. Maybe I may like it or I may not like it. If I don't like it, I will have to shift to another video. Mara, the alarm of iPhone. Yani the volume is that way. Yani up. The alarm, instead of waking you up, it scares you up. Like, whoa, hey. The alarm is so loud, it's so loud, but thank God it has woken me up. It's another time, another session. I fell asleep so much. I have to wake up right now and complete another editing session that I have right now. So I hope you guys are doing well from right where you're watching me from, because you know it's been a moment since I greeted you. I last greeted you when the video was starting, and now it's almost ending. I have to greet you again so I can know whether you guys are still okay. Don't get. I hope you're doing good where you are. Make sure you keep hydrated. Rain is coming in Kenya. We've been told to prepare, start making drainage system, because in the next few days rain will be coming. It will start raining cats and dogs. Actually, even if you walk out of the house and you look at the skies, you can see the skies are already, clouds are starting to collect themselves, and they're showing signs of rain very soon. So the rainy season is almost starting. Be very careful, so that your car cannot be done what? Cannot be swept, your shoes cannot be carried away by the floods and the rains when the time comes. Don't get. Sitting down is so difficult. It's a difficult task. Your back gets tired, your buttocks get warmer. Everything is just difficult. And that's why I've decided to make this vanilla porridge this evening. 1.5 spoons. I'm just making 1 cup. This is how we do it. I will keep stirring until all solid particles have turned into liquid. The unga has to be in liquid form. After this, it will be added onto hot water. Cooking of uji is very special in Africa. Many African countries, especially homes, they cook porridge. Porridge is so good for breakfast and also for dinner, especially when taken in the evening. So when it is cooked, it should be cooked so well. It has to be liquid. Consistency is very important, or else you will drink that porridge alone or with your grandmother. Five minutes is just enough to prepare porridge for one person. Unless you're preparing for a whole congregation, then you'll have to give it more time for it to get ready. As for me, 5 minutes is enough. 2 minutes to boil water and 3 minutes to boil the unga. And you're done. Some people prefer taking their uji when it is extremely hot, especially people from the Luya community. But as for me, I will have to cool it. I prefer when it's warm or cold. That is for me. I don't know what mechanism do those people use to cool hot food in their mouth, because me, if I drink anything hot, I can die. Like I will be admitted in the nearest hospital. But for some people, I wish I can mention James, Jose, Chris, those guys can drink hot uji as somebody who is drinking water, cold water. Respect is given to anyone who deserves it. I was so hungry, very hungry, and I could not wait, so I decided to use a blower to fasten the cooling process of my porridge. That pump is for pumping my chair, this lazy chair that you see here. We call it lazy boy, lazy chair. You just inflate air in it and it becomes a chair or a bed if you want. And just like that, our uji is ready. I'm here on this table that acts like my office and also acts like my dining table. This table here that you see. Very good, very good. Uji is good. The problem with drinking uji in Nairobi is that it will lead you to the toilet very frequently, and people might be wondering whether you're having a running stomach or what. You know, toilets in Nairobi are quite expensive. Like for each urine is 10 bob, for long call is 20 bob. So when you keep urinating after every 20 minutes, my friend, you are rich. You are rich. So I'm just going to drink porridge alone. I don't want to eat anything. I just feel like taking it alone. Okay, so when I'm done, I will edit one more video as I was editing. And then, this is so good. It's so sweet. Today I didn't add blue band. I didn't like the taste of blue band in it. It was tasting so oily. It was very, very oily. So today I'm just taking it like this. But if you go to the supermarkets, you can find unga. Unga is flour, porridge flour that has already been made with a mixture of sugar and blue band, but it's quite expensive. It's triple the amount of the one that I bought. I prefer this one. Thank you.
I have no idea, but don't you think we should find out? Oh, baby, you are predictable.
Simon's dead. The killer is on the loose. But don't let that distract you from yourself.
Slowly by slowly, the day is coming to an end. It's almost supper time again. I hope you've enjoyed this video from the start to the end. You've seen what I eat in a day. Sometimes that is the way I am, the way I eat. That is basically the way we are supposed to be eating. But because of the level of businesses surrounding our lives, we prefer to take 1 or 2 meals. And also, depending on how heavy your pocket is, one may decide to choose to take only 1 meal for the whole day. It's not a must that you have to take 3. I don't know who came up with the idea of taking 3, of breakfast, lunch, and supper, as well as dinner if by any chance. But so today, I have one more thing left to do before I end this video. To go to the supermarket and go and buy a mosquito repellent. Mine is over. As you can see, this is what I use. It says kills and repels all mosquitoes. So this one works for 60 nights, which are not even 60 nights. I buy it monthly. It works for 30 nights, but it's written 60. So what you do, you have to refill when the lower container when it's over, and then you plug it onto electricity, and it eats up the liquid that is in this lower bottle, which later produces a very good scent of smell from this liquid, which kills mosquitoes. The smell is actually dangerous and harmful to mosquitoes, and it's quite expensive, very expensive. That bottle alone is $5. $5 is like 500 Kenyan shillings, imagine. And it takes you for 1 month. They write it 2 months, but it can't take you for 2 months. They're lying. So that is also one way these people make profits from us. So I will have to go and buy it, because if I don't buy it, maybe tomorrow I might wake up with another swollen, swollen face. Now it's already swollen here. I hate mosquitoes and I fear mosquitoes. Mosquitoes cause malaria. Treating malaria is very expensive. You rather just sacrifice and buy that, that repellent for 500 shillings than treating malaria with so much money. Don't get. So I'll go to the supermarket just now, go buy it and come back and end the video. What has a beginning must also have an end. Without saying, I'm gonna end this video from this point. Thank you so much for being a follower and a lover of Devance, Empire. Here we do lifestyle videos. We share things happening around our lives, things that affect us emotionally, physically, spiritually. We share with you almost everything. How we wake up, how we sleep. That is the life we had chosen. And sometimes it's not kind of good because it might affect you if you're not used to public trollings and what, but you have to have a thick skin, a hard and thick skin. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a like if you care about what I do and you want to support what I do. Like the video, comment below. Let me know what can we do to grow together. So guys, until next time, always work hard and be nice to people. And remember that nothing is impossible. For this is Devance Empire. End of discussion. See you in the next one.